Hello and welcome back. We are now going to show you how to set up your clients. So let's start completing the details for Peter Smith, who will be applicant 1. This is the section where you tell us all about your client and their basic information. You'll notice some of the boxes are drop-downs where you need to choose from the options, and some are type-in fields. Please be aware that you can only use English characters when typing in the details. Please type in how you would expect this to appear on the policy documents or on mailings. Only capitalise the first letters. Do not input only in capitals. You will also notice some of the questions have an asterisk next to them. These are mandatory questions and must be completed before you can submit the final application to us. If these mandatory questions are not filled in when you try and save the section or move on to the next section, you will see a grey box with a question mark inside it, highlighting that this question still needs to be completed. Of course, you may not have all the information you require at this point to complete the application in full, and unlike other companies' online application, our system has been designed to recognise this. So long as you know your client's title, sex, first and last name and their date of birth, you can save and move on to the next section, or save the application form in its entirety and complete any missing information at a later date. Our smart validation system also recognises if you've inadvertently typed the wrong sort of information into certain boxes too. For example, it will alert you if you've typed letters into a phone number box or not included a correctly formatted email address. The smart validation system is designed to help you get the application right first time, and we'll show you other examples of where it can help later in this video. If the smart validation system does recognise any invalid entries, these will be flagged with an exclamation mark. An explanation of the problem is shown in the Help and Information section. So let's just complete this page, and don't forget to scroll down to the Online Services section at the end. At least one applicant must be set up for an online services account. Please be aware that you can clear all data on this screen by clicking the Reset section. Once you've completed this screen, click Save Section. As I mentioned earlier, you do not have to complete all mandatory questions at this stage to continue. When you move from one main section to another, it automatically saves the section you've just been working on. Once you have completed all the mandatory fields, you will notice the green tick appears in the Applicant 1 box. This means that you have completed this section. As this is a joint policy, we will now need to add Jane Smith's details as Applicant 2. So simply click on the Add an Applicant link and a screen for Applicant 2 will appear. We know that in many cases Applicant 2 will share the same address and contact details as Applicant 1. So to help you avoid retyping in the same information twice, we have created a helpful shortcut. If you click the Copy Previous Tab Data icon, you will see some of the contact details have been automatically copied across from Applicant 1. So let's complete the rest of Jane's details. If you have created a second applicant by accident or in error, there is a delete option, leaving you back with Applicant 1. Once again, a green tick appears that shows all mandatory fields have been completed successfully. Finally, in Section 1, you'll see there is a correspondence option where you can choose to have post sent to an alternative address to that of Applicant 1. If a correspondence address isn't necessary, then you can leave this section, as it is defaulted to use Applicant 1's address. We have now completed Section 1 in full, and you can see that the Section 1 tab has a green tick next to it. If the green tick does not appear, then there is still some mandatory fields that need to be completed, either now or at a later date, before the policy can be submitted. So let's move on to Section 2, where you select the lives assured that you want to name on the policy. If you have selected a life policy, you must enter details of at least one life assured. Again, the first tab is for the first life assured, with an option to add other lives assured if required. In many cases, the lives assured are the same as the applicants. So once again, we've made it easy to copy this over automatically by using these buttons in the top right. So given Peter and Jane Smith are also lives assured in our example, we'll use these buttons to copy over their details without the need to retype. Again, the green ticks in the Life Assured tabs and the Section 2 tabs show that all the mandatory fields have now been completed, and we are now ready to move into the next section, which will be covered in a separate video. Thank you for listening. The next video covers premium and investment options.